Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here, 365 days of the year. Next year I'll be on 366 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have got epic troll slayers who keep us safe and have for years. Thank you so much. And thank you for creating such a great community here. You've been all been so kind to each other. You've been so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. Or so you can pick and choose, or you can watch back in like 1.25 speed. I do that a lot on YouTube. So thank you. These are some of the coolest nails I've ever worn. I put these on and it was like, because I had everything planned. It's like, I put these on. I was like, no, I've got to change my shirt. I got to change stuff. Look at this. It's like somewhere between satin and velvet. It's just amazing what the. So anyway, yeah, it's pretty epic. So I was quite pleased. All right. Okay, and yes, of course, we have your kitty. Your kitty. Hello, sweetheart. Show with your sweetness. Okay. Let's start in on the question, shall we? At 2 minutes in. Oh, the dumb starts early. You ready for this one? Trump alleges he has received some very lucrative offers on most of his properties. Noting that many could go to Saudi Arabia through LIV, the tournament thing. You know, is he going to sell them? Is he going to have to sell them? In fact, there was a quote from the article. I just have to. Where did I? Oh, there it is. There it is. Links in the description, but also I have it here. This was on Mother Jones, and this came out this morning. Trump says he's received lucrative offers to buy his properties. He's confident he could sell them for astronomical amounts of money. In an April, this is the key, in an April deposition, Letitia James deposition, the moron himself, Orangina, Trump said some of the offers have been formal, others have been less so. He insisted that since he reluctantly left the White House in 2021, people, like his girlfriend in Canada, who he declined to name, have let him know they would purchase properties from him for what he believes to be a tremendous amount of money. For example, Trump bragged he could easily sell his Turnberry golf course in Scotland to LIV, the upstart golf tour backed by the Saudi Arabian Sovereign Wealth Fund. Trump demurred when James' attorney presented him. Where was I? Hang on. There it is. Trump demurred when James' attorneys pressed him on whether he had received a formal offer on Turnberry. But Trump also claimed he had been approached about selling the Mar-a-Lago Club for more than $1 billion. Dun, dun, dun. And the adjoining property for more than double what he paid for it just a few years earlier. The fact that the GOP frontrunner has apparently received these financial offers raises concerns about potential conflicts of interest if he returns to office, especially if he refuses to disclose who's approaching him. And Last year, it was revealed Trump had indeed agreed after leaving office to go into business with the Saudi Arabian firm to build a new golf course in Oman. And then Kushner, we know about that. See, it was the part about trying to nail him down on... In his deposition, Trump came across as rambling and combative, but also seemingly intent on undermining James's allegations that he had purposefully misrepresented the value of various properties. By misrepresenting the value of his properties? Accountants and assessors' record on paper often completely divorced from the realities of the market and what people will pay, Trump says. And how he launched into a series of long-winded pronouncements about he believes his Scottish golf courses, both of which appear to be unprofitable money pits requiring hundreds of millions of dollars of investment, never turning a profit, are like fine works of art. I swear it. Trump is a Ferengi. And not one with redeeming qualities. But like a famous masterpiece which hangs on the wall and doesn't generate direct revenue, it has a much higher actual value, he insisted. In fact, he bragged he could easily sell Turnberry for far more than the $60 million he purchased it for in 2014. Yeah, okay, so lying, and lying. Day ending in day? Yeah, okay, day ending in day. Gotcha. All right, so, yes, Dave, anything for Latinum. Gold-pressed Latinum. Glenn Bird, exactly, the emoluments clause. The emoluments clause, the emoluments clause, the emoluments clause, but okay. So, Ricky, and the star of the show, soon to have his likeness on Mount Rushmore, the 48th President of the United States. You snoozy boo-boos and kitty. Oh, he's a cutie. He's a good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. All right. So, what's going to happen to your bigly properties and your dreams of bigly profits? Which one of the rules of acquisition going to come to play in here? Melody Harmon says, excuse me, but don't all those properties have liens on them? Well, he's got mortgages. Yes, Isabel Moss. Bobo would make a meow-nificant president. On the defensive. Well, yeah. And if you weren't a lying liar, Five of Cups. Oh, we'll get to McCarthy. Don't you worry. Five of Cups, Queen of Swords, Four of Wands. See, the Five of Cups is usually a card of, it's usually a card of disappointment. But I swear recently it's mostly been a card of face palming. The people on the more liberal side of things, you know, those who live on Earth 1, just like, is he really saying this? Is he? I can't. No, he's not real. This can't be happening. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. There's Queen of Wands, Queen, Knight, Queen of Swords here. That would be your Letitia James. That would be your the various various investigations and prosecutors. In the center, that's my card from Mar-a-Lago. This is Trump's sitting pretty. I'm really rich. This would be a Knight of Cups saying, maybe you were, but you're not now. Oh, Kristen from Uncover the News says, rule of acquisition 76. Every once in a while, declare peace. It confuses the heck out of your enemies. Oh, Tiger Sephorley says, Boobas and Kitty would run the country perfectly. That's awesome. Yeah. So, give it time. Enjoy it while you can. Thank you, Chris. Oh, Kristen says, rule of acquisition 111. Treat people in your debt like family. Exploit them. Yeah. Exactly, Ricky. If he's so rich, why does he need his supporters' money? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good question, Lisa. If anybody's got them in front of them, what is rule of acquisition number 45? I haven't read them in years. Kristen says, rule of acquisition 211. Employees are the rungs of the ladder of success. Don't hesitate to step on them. Yes. Trump went to the Ferengi School of Business. It's the only classes he paid attention to. Yeah. Hello, Becca. Oh, wow. Kristen says, rule of acquisition 45 is expand or die. Oh, I could say something really mean right now. Don't say it. Hello. Is it BMIDP? Bemid? Hello. And just having a quick look. I thought I missed something, but it looks like it's okay. All right. So, and those of you who are not serious Star Trek nerds, the Ferengi is a race in Star Trek, and they are entirely money-based. They were actually created to be a big bad villain, but they were just so whiny and cringy. They cringe, they whine, and they backstab, and they were just not viewed as being strong enough to. Was it the first Next Generation episode? They were the villains, and everyone kind of went, And then once Deep Space Nine happened, particularly, you had Quark, who owned the bar on the promenade in Deep Space Nine. It's a station that by the Bajoran wormhole to the Delta Quadrant. Anyway, so we learned a lot more about Ferengi culture because of Quark running the bar there with his brother Rom and his nephew Nog. And one of the key cornerstones of the whole series was Odo, the shape-shifting constable, constantly messing up Quark's underhanded deals. Yeah. So, anyway. Faye's asking, does one only need to rub his ears? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Kelly said I had to Google Ferengi. Hello, love Jalou. Yeah, Tia. I didn't say it. Dave says I've always equated Ferengis as space Republicans. Chris says I thought a Ferengi was some kind of tiger. No. Gretchen says I can't get the visual of Trump with Ferengi ears out of my mind. Yeah, there's something to be said for that. especially with that tribble on his head, dead tribble on his head. Anyway, yeah, Kristen has rules of acquisition 239. Never be afraid to mislabel a product. Yeah, they are awful. Anyway, 10 of Cups, Trump's properties. Oh, Kristen has the link. Thank you. Frida Smith says, I love Neelix in the kitchen. Oh, and that was in Voyager. Yeah. Yeah, once, honestly, the jealousy thing with Kes wasn't a great storyline, and once that ended, things got a lot better, and he got a lot better as a character. But anyway, 8 of Wands. I'll quit now. You know me. I will go on Star Trek. I'll sit here the whole time talking about it. All right. 8 of Wands, Temperance, Chariot. You're so gonna lose. King of Swords, Hermit. Yeah, honestly, I don't think Trump is smart enough to be Machiavellian. I honestly don't. But Ferengi? Kristen says, breaking news, Hunter Biden indicted in Delaware. Okay. Oh, Karen, I don't know. It's complicated to bring out your own deck. But I have my projects. Oh, my projects. Thank you, though. Scary RP, thank you. Oh, you're kidding me. Kristen says, Hunter Biden, son of the president, indicted on federal gun charges. So the Republicans want gun charges to be enforced. Gun charges. 3 charges. Karen B says, I see your artwork advertising daily. Great pictures. Oh, thank you. True that. Oh my gosh, you're using Trump's mugshot as your avatar. It's like, nah. Oh, do you ever use reverse card interpretations? Not on camera. I just go more by what it feels like. And that started way back then, when the channel first started, and using reverse cards would confuse people, and you try to simplify things on camera. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Trump's lied because that's what he does. And Temperance, you're going to run up across some enough with the let's say Trump is a fabulist. That's the nicest way I can put it. He's not fabulous, but he is a fabulist. These are the cases, and there's a prosecutor, and there's you alone on the mountainside where it's cold. So maybe if you don't do the criming, allegedly, for entertainment only YouTube, don't do the criming, then you won't be doing the timing. All right. All right. This morning what have I talked? It is 1910. Great year in fashion. Anyway, Judge McAfee separated the Powell Chesboro trial, the Cheese Kraken trial, from the others in Fulton County. Yeah. I saw most of that this morning, but oh, thank you. If anybody watched the McAfee, I didn't go live. It was just an interim thing. They were just working out who gets what information and when, and but my gosh, if the defense lawyers said one more time, well, this isn't how we do it in federal court. This isn't how we do it in I'm I work in federal court, and we don't do it in this haphazard way. Things have to be in writing, and they have to be submitted to exactly what we ask for. You can't just hand over 8 terabytes of data and say, have at it. If I make a specific request, and it needs to be in writing, and they come in here with PowerPoint presentations when they could be submitting that to us. They did submit it to you, but it was this morning, and it takes a long time for the court to actually put it up and make it available. Well, this isn't how they do it in federal court. Oh, yes, McAfee, the Truth Social thing. He's got more time to mess things up. Anyway, so Judge McAfee separated the Cheese Kraken trial from the others in Fulton County. The first case is set to go on October 24th. What do the cards say about the outcome for Cheese Kraken? I do find, for what it's worth, and I don't know how, but it seems like C-SPAN has better camera angles than McAfee's channel, which doesn't make any sense to me. But that's what it seems like. I don't know. But oh, CC Ryder is bringing the receipts. Trump's business still has plenty of debt. 1.1 billion doesn't come due until 2028 or later. 13 million against 3rd Avenue in Manhattan. 45 million loan against the tower in Chicago, which matures next year, etc., etc. So, Cheese Kraken. Do you know who I am? Can we get some medical personnel in here? We have someone who doesn't know who she is. And yes, that felt like Powell. Hierophant. Empress. 2 of Pentacles. Hanged Man. 3 of Wands. Huh. Government and America. American government, whether it's federal or state, but this is American government coming after all of them, right? 2 of Pentacles. Very shaky ground. Not really good arguments. Hanged Man. That would be them being strung up by their heels legally, not literally, just legally, as a metaphor. And that would be a message for the upcoming trials of like Trump and whatnot. I want some clarification, but they can't drag their feet for months and months getting a jury as well, because the judge said, correct me if I'm wrong, was it November 4th? November 2nd? Somewhere around there? They have to have jury seated. They may be starting on October 24th, but the jury selection has to be, the jury has to be seated by early November. And then at least 4-month trial starts. So end of February. So kind of early to mid-March. Yes, thank you, Barbara. We were just talking about that. I'm not even getting Chesboro. I know it's Chesboro, but I'm not even getting I'm not even getting the cheese. But I'm feeling a whole lot of the Kraken energy. Six of Cups. Well, this isn't how it's done. Sit down. Nine of Swords. Six of Swords. Two of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Three of Cups. You know, there's one thing I just thought of. Somebody, at least one, if not more, of Trump's lawyers have to be paid to sit through at least recordings of the entire trial of Cheese and Kraken. They need to know what the strategies are going to be, how the state's laying out their case. And Trump's going to have that many billable hours. Do you know how many billable hours that is? Monday through Thursday every week. Full day of court. Anyway, so sleepless nights, real fear of how much jail time is hanging over Cheese and Kraken. Do you know? Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Well, we're going to be pleased, and they're in trouble. I entertainment only YouTube, but what I'm getting is them being sentenced is what this feels like. So there we go. Faye is saying that he will never pay. Unless they demand their money up front. Oh. Billable hours. Billable hours. Glorious. Lucky Girl says at least 5 years of convicted of one thing, right? I don't have the paperwork handy. It's over here. I could find it, but it would take a while. So I'll have to check. Oh wait, I'll know by when the trial starts. All right, 28 minutes in. Vicky K had a question. Speaking of Kushner, Vicky K says, I saw a speech in the House about Kushner and his $2 billion money put into his own wealth fund from Saudi Arabia investment, whatever. And he's getting tens of millions of dollars in commission for that. Yeah. And he's been really slow to invest that money. Anyway, I saw a speech in the House about Kushner and his $2 billion payment. Is this a Democratic strategy to hammer Kushner and distract from the Biden investigation? Or maybe it's the other way around. Is the Biden investigation meant to distract from the Kushner investigation? I don't think them focusing on the Bidens is that they're trying to hide Kushner as much as they're trying to cover for Trump. They're trying to distract. Look at the shiny. Look at the shiny. Shiny, shiny keys. Shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny. Don't look at Trump and his 91 charges that he's facing. Is it 91 charges? Yes, shiny. Hunter Biden. Look at the laptop. What laptop? There's no laptop. But I do want to know if the Kushner thing's going to go forward. Yes, Lois McDonald. Squirrel. Oh, Fran. Kitty in the overhead looks like he's paying attention. Sweetie. Oh, the sweetness. High Priestess. Oh, gosh. I'm getting a sports metaphor. I'm getting the sports metaphor of huddling together. Okay, this is the play. We're going to do this. Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords, Seven of Wands, Page of Swords. It's because the Democrats moved forward with the January 6th ever since then. And this is the Republicans trying to distract. Look here, they're on shaky ground. So juggling, trying to get attention. Look at me, look at me, look at me, don't look at the stuff they found. No, look at me. This is a prosecutor. This is the far right on the defensive, and this is a Page of Swords, which is weak. And it's right next to the far right on the defensive, which means their arguments are weak. Swords are air signs, so you get military, law enforcement, communications, on and on. So yeah, it's not just Kushner is a part of it, I guess, but it started with Trump. And what's going to happen with Kushner? It's going to take time. That's what I get. I get that yeah, he's going to be in trouble eventually, but it's always like the cards are like almost starting to reach where, but not really. Yeah. All right. So Kelly had you guys bring great questions. And Kelly had a really interesting question. 3220 is Judge Luce Cannon in Florida going to sentence 45 in the minimum, absolute minimum she possibly can? And the other question would be, will this set a precedent for other cases? Well, okay, let's Luce Cannon. I mean, assuming he's entertainment only, assuming Trump's going to be convicted. So Luce Cannon, I'm going to go for the minimum. King of Wands, Trump the man. And he's just a man. He's not any bigger, more important than the rest of us. Just saying. But Cannon, what are you going to do? 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Page of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Oh dear, I would guess not. Because I'll leave that down there for a minute. The Trump thinks that Cannon's completely going to go for him. And this is the old privilege stuff that he's totally expecting. Page of Cups is, we expect better out here, but on this would be Trump's side. They're working. And so is he going to get the minimum sentence? I guess not, considering I got a big old tower card. Matter of fact, they're working so hard, and this tower still comes down. Chris says, Autumn, he's probably bigger than most of us. Oh, okay. I glanced at that. It was like, Chris, I literally thought you said Autumn is bigger physically than most of us. I'm 5'4", barely. I'm pretty average. Miss Polly-Wanda, release the crackpot. Yeah, I'd say he's I've gotten before that she's like, give me something to work with here. But his side is they have no good arguments and they're really bad at their jobs. And she's finally just like, nothing she can do. Sarah's 5'6". Sarah's 2 inches taller than I am. So says, Autumn's a wee little one. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah. 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're no, this is not going to go well for you, Spiff. 5 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. By the way, pay your lawyers. Full. Bye, Trumpy. Oh my gosh, Judy, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That helps a lot. Thank you. Ricky says I'm 5'11". Sherry Bomb says I'm 5'8". Nice. Apparently, Kirsten Langston is 5'2". And she's like, I want to say she weighs less than 120. She's a tiny thing. She's a firecracker, you know? So, love to lose 5'2" as well. Good. Visualize 70 says, please welcome your host, the one without whom this black and orange tarot and astrology show would not be possible. Yes, it's that mostly white and slightly orangey furry phenomenon, Boo Boo Zen Kitty. Yes, Thread of Hope. Kirsten Langston, she's pocket-sized. Yes. She's just a sweetie. Oh, the kitty, he's just fine. Oh, he's just fine. He's a sweetheart. Kelly's 5'10". Cool. All right, I guess I should get back to the thing. Fani Willis. All right, so at 37:30, Fani Willis has agreed to share the names of 30 unindicted co-conspirators with Trump and his co-defendants in the Georgia election racketeering case. What could go wrong? Karen B is 5'6". Alicia Bell is 5'1". My daughter's 4'11". Nice. Holly Boo says, ladies, my family are a bunch of wee elves. Wheezy Squeezebox is 5'3". Excellent. Glenn Bird says, I like to have fun size. So says, I'm 5'1.5" 1.5 inches. Yes. Kristen just shared the rule of acquisition number 16. A deal is a deal. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys are great. All right. I need to focus. 38, 50. Okay, what could go wrong? Fani Willis has agreed to share the names of 30 unindicted co-conspirators with Trump and his co-defendants in the Georgia election racketeering case following a ruling by Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee. We saw that the other day. I think that it's not just the names. My understanding is that it's Trump actually finding out what these people said against him in discovery. That's going to be the kicker. Since the indictment lists some of the evidence that came with these people, listed as individual one, etc., will Trump flip out when he has proof of who has sold him out? Kelly says, people under 5'5" cling to those half inches. Cards flying out. Flying. Oh, Trumpy. Well, it's one of the reasons on the Patreon monthly social, which honestly, I know some people, can't afford even a couple extra dollars a month, but it's really, I don't have really expensive tiers, just letting you know. But once a month we get together, we can actually see each other's faces, which is really nice. Thank you, Judy. Did I thanked you, Judy, didn't I? I'm so sorry if I thought I did. Yeah, thank you, Judy. Thank you. The far right going after sick 'em. Temperance, Eight of Cups. Oh, it matches. Takes so little to make me happy. World, oh man. Judgment, Eight of Wands. Yeah, he's going to go absolutely bonkers. Oh, good, thank you. They're witnesses. This is evidence, but let's just say anybody who actively spoke out against Trump in any way he finds negative, that's it. They're cut off for good, because then he's in trouble. He's on the defensive. But I just don't think that I don't think these people are going to be completely safe. I'm not saying something. I'm not going to say they're going to be attacked, but the doxing is a real thing. The harassment is a real thing. Intimidating witnesses. I guess that's really the question. At 43, quick couple of cards on Will, Sniffy, intimidate witnesses. And I'm not asking will Sniffy try to intimidate witnesses, because I'm saying intimidate witnesses in the sense of that's what you get charged with. So Trumpy, gonna be trying to intimidate some witnesses. Ten of Wands. Burden. Oh, the woe, Trump. The woe is he. Oh, that's very sweet, Ricky. Thank you. Eight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Two of Swords. They're all out to get me. I'm out in the cold. What horrible thing can we do to them? Let's rake them over the coals in court. Let's blah, 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 blah. He can try, but mostly I'm just getting the woe. Whoa, W-O-E. The woe is him. Man. Isabel Moss says he won't be able to keep his mouth shut. Oh, that's a given. Yes, Catherine Rodriguez. I would have sworn Kirsten was at least 5'9". Wow, big spirit. Yes, she does. Huge spirit. heavy, heavy duty Scorpio energy. Cannot be contained. I mean, I think of her as more of a Scorpio than I am, and I'm a Scorpio. No, but she's got like multiple things in Scorpio. All right, is going to intimidate witnesses. Yes. Yeah. Okay. At 45:30. All you can do. So Mr. Mediocre himself, mediocre mayonnaise McCarthy, met with the House GOP this morning and he told them, go ahead and file a motion to vacate me from the speakership because I'm not scared. If you're going to file a motion for me to vacate, do it. And he walked out, is my understanding. So, okay, I'll give him credit for that. Will Gaetz, call him on his bluff. Squeaker of the House, yes, cherry bomb. Will Gaetz, call him out on his bluff. Because a day without reading on Gaetz is like a day without sunshine. Ew. Knight of Cups. Kind of being drawn to the cape, as in the Democrats on the other side of the aisle, just like holding on to things in their hat from the blowhards on the other side, blathering on and on. Yeah. Holly Booth, any weather predictions for winter? I know it's not your usual subject of readings. I think we're knee deep in climate change. Yeah. It's just going to keep going that way. So I'm not expecting, like here in Chicago, it'll snow at some point, but it doesn't snow like it used to. High Priestess. Lisa said, you said there would be an issue in mid-September. I wonder if McCarthy's ousting is that issue. I don't remember that, but I'm juggling a lot in my head. High Priestess, 5 of Wands. Who do you have to replace him? Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Fool. The Wheel of Fortune is usually a card of movement. It will raise you up if you are not contributing to the greater good. It will bring you down the other side. And if you continue to be awful, it will crush you underneath before giving you a chance to redeem yourself. This doesn't even feel like it's moving. It's like, this is where we are. It's moving very slowly. Very slowly. Like you can barely tell. The far right's trying to make a stink. But I don't know. I don't know about Gaetz. This just is kind of sitting here, and this is just trying to make hay out of the Hunter Biden thing. But them looking really stupid because there's no laptop. No laptop. Show me the laptop. This is just, ugh. The energy here is just, I don't know how better to describe it. It's just slow and kind of dirty or grungy. And Susan Henry says, did anyone hear snoring? Yes, that was me. On this whole McCarthy, Mr. Mediocre Mayonnaise McCarthy and his squeakership. Man. Joe Clark, 5 years of nothing. Dave, why are you saying that Lindsay is devastated? Okay, I'll move on to something else because this energy could just put me to sleep right here. Okay. At 5010. Ron DeSantis. Oh, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. Guess what? Ron DeSantis failed to report at least 6. Hang on. I have an overlay for this. Is it still here? Yes, it is. Okay, seriously. Ron DeSantis failed to report at least 6 lavish trips he received from wealthy donors in between his election to governor and being sworn into office in 2018. He went on 6 vacations, all paid for by wealthy donors. Because of course he did. Will he face any consequences? Oh, thank you, lucky girl. Which was just slow, dirty, and grungy. Sounds like the sort of music I sometimes listen to. Sorry. CC Ryder said MSNBC reported that Hakeem Jeffrey signaled to McCarthy that if he proceeds with an impeachment inquiry, they will not protect him as speaker. But were they going to in the first place? Really? That's funny. Yeah, it must exactly. Carol Langstaff must be nice. 6 vacations. Oops, forgot to mention. Star. Janelle said yes. We did on the debt ceiling. Okay, thank you. Star. Death card. Fool card. Hanged man. 6 of wands. 6 of swords. I don't even see how it's possible, but these cards are saying that DeSantis is in huge trouble. Yeah, exactly, Kelly. Whoopsie doodle. Yeah, he always thought he was all that. Still does. So does Lady Macbeth, who he's married to. Yeah, Cherrybone. Ouch. Janelle Espinosa says toast. Thread of Hope says wow. Yeah. Death, Fool, Hanged Man, far right victory. This is legally being held accountable at best. The more dire side of the 6 of Swords card is the going up the river card to a cinder block room of your very own. 3 hots and a cot. This is dire. So Cheryl Clark says people are getting tired of him. My gosh, I hope so. Yeah, trouble. Big trouble. Oh, Cauldron Hill Craftworks, 2 hots. 2 hots and a cot. Thank you. And a ledge. 2 hots and a ledge. Yeah, it does not look good for him. And the thing is that I just assume he gets away with stuff because he always has, but yeah. Carol Langstaff says, my vacations are my driving to Ohio to visit my youngest daughter and her family. I have staycations. I don't even go anywhere. So Page of Wands. Five of Pentacles, High Priestess. Yeah, where'd you get the money? Nine of Cups. All laid out. Somebody's not going to let this go. Somebody's going to just keep pointing it out. Evidence. He tried to keep all this stuff secret. You're not supposed to keep this stuff secret. There are probably laws against that. And his arguments are getting weaker and weaker. Beneath that is the Judgment card. So I'd be so happy to see this man finally be held accountable for some of the stuff he's done. Please. I'll believe it when I see it, but please. Yes, please. CC Rider, yep, debt ceiling negotiation included protecting McCarthy. Dems strategizing 1 month at a time to keep the government functioning. Fair enough, thank you. Thank you. I'm just okay. I guess they've done it before, so they could do it again. I don't know what's in it for the Democrats to help him anymore, but what do I know? What do I know? Okay, well, everybody is asking, even coming in, asking about Hunter Biden and his gun charges. So at 56:45, Hunter Biden don't care. He's not an elected official. Anyway, Hunter Biden indicted on 3 gun charges. What's gonna happen? Oh, great. Thank you. Lucky Girl says, thank you, everyone. We got more than 218 thumb up votes for Autumn, more than McCarthy could ever dream of. You are a treasure. You are a treasure, Lucky Girl. All right. Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden was a drug addict. Yeah. And son of the president. Yeah. That's true, Carol. It would be great to accompany the ads with pictures of DeSatan on his lavish vacations. Mm-hmm. Knight of Swords. Okay. That special prosecutor had to do something by the end of the month, or the statute of limitations was going to kick in. All right. 4 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Chariot. There'll be a trial. This is going around beating the bushes, and this is refusal. There isn't going to be any kind of new deal. Not the way that the Republicans lost their minds over the potential of the last one. On working. Republicans are going to just, this is great. This is a I literally can think of the sound effect. I can see the sound effect. I can't, what is it? What is this thing called? I'm serious. I could not remember. Goodness. Here. Sorry, that was really loud. Yeah, this is what the that's what the Republicans are seeing. They're going to rake in a lot of money. They're going to have a lot to talk about. It's going to take time to get the chariot going, get the trial on track, and in between here and there, wow, they've got programming for months. Ricky's asking, do you own the Dungeons and Dragons tarot card set? No, I don't actually. Madman X's my cat just jumped 10 feet. I'm sorry. There's going to be a trial, and maybe he'll even go to prison, but yes, Cherry Bomb. Judge Janine's box wine fund just got a big deposit. Mm-hmm. Oh, flash bulbs, something to talk about, something to distract. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, High Priestess. Oh, yes, they go after us about gun laws, and then they're the son of the president. It doesn't apply to him, and blah 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 blah. It's like, no, that's not what any of us are saying. It does apply to him. And if he broke the law, then he should be held accountable. And see, on this side of the aisle, we do believe in this thing called civilization. So, yeah, there's no, if Republicans think, oh, look at this channel. If there are any Republicans looking at my channel, it would blow my mind. If there were any Republicans looking at my channel thinking, oh, this is somebody who's going to just say Hunter Biden didn't do anything. No. If there's evidence, book him. And of course, that's going to be a thing. Whenever he gets booked, arraigned, what have you, they'll try to make hay out of that and blah, blah. It's going to be a circus with very, very. It's going to be a very small circus, a small intense circus, because there's not actually a whole lot there. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. All right, they're going to make money from it. King of Cups, that's Biden. Two of Wands, talking about him. Theft, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all I'm just getting is on the right. They're going to talk their faces off. Great. Anyway, that's going to, yeah. Anyway, but we got through a whole bunch of questions today. And a whole lot of just hanging out and talking about cool stuff. So it is 1:17 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel here on YouTube. Every day for 3 hours. Wednesdays, I can sometimes be a bit late, but all the other days. But I always show up at some point. And yeah, we just want to encourage you with your own creative projects. That's it, simple stuff. Anyway, I'll be over there at 3 o'clock Central Time. Other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow. I'm here every single day, and trying to tell you you're not alone. We really are in this together, and there are really good days ahead. So, just like a little good day. Here's a cute little head, a little kitty head with the kitty ears and the kitty nose. Oh, the sweetie, just a cutie. Okay, sorry. I'm an adult. I can handle it. All right, hang in there, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.